Hi there, beautiful soul. Maybe by now you have seen the interview that I've made with Sandra that has inspired a lot of people. When we finished the interview, we were still chatting randomly or casually, and that turned out to be a really cool interview as well. And I kept recording it, so it's still here, and I'd like to present it to you with this video. And a few days after I recorded it with Sandra, I received an email from Joe, and Joe is bedbound, housebound, roombound, and his mother is printing out the posts from Sandra from the Facebook group, and that has inspired him into doing the work as well, giving in some breakthroughs. So Joe, if you're watching, take care, a big hug, and for everyone else, enjoy the interview.
Thank you. All right. Well, it was a pleasure getting to talk with you face to face. I feel like you're a celebrity, and I'm like, I am talking to the celebrity.
I only got like 1,500 people on YouTube. Some people got 10,000 or millions.
Yeah, well, you're the celebrity in our CFS group, okay? So.
Okay, yeah. And like, today I feel like crap as well. I sort of fatigued, so like, I didn't feel so well, and I've been very busy in the last few days. Yeah. So what happened today? My little boy came. Like, I have this little boy, not accepted, bullied. So this boy that just desperately wants people to like him, he's here today with me. Sometimes he comes up and my brain perceives him as a danger. So that's where I'm at, like this little boy, afraid of every step to take in life. He's here. Yeah. And before CFS, he was not there anymore. So I was bold, I did everything. I went on stages and performed for thousands of people as a comedian. And I lost him. So my healing is getting this scary boy back. And that's not what people want, People want to hear that I'm fabulous, that I don't have this aspect. But I'm starting to love him. And it's a rough journey because today I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
But but he's here with me now.
It's amazing that you can acknowledge, like you can put a name to it and a face to it, and you can acknowledge that it's there and welcome it. And even though it's hard and uncomfortable, and just like learning to integrate that and letting it be there. And yeah, I think that's amazing. I feel like, people want to know that you got better because they want to get better, but the healing is not out there. It's right here. It's inside the little boy that's so inconvenient. That's where it is, because I feel like in my own experience, I've really had to drop into that, the little girl that can't come out. I was experiencing that this morning because I was feeling really bad too. And just like this morning, I was just sitting there and I was like, this is going to sound conceited, but I was like, oh my gosh, you're so amazing. Like, why did I never get to know you? You're so incredible. But it's like, I've made you bad. And because of that, I never avoided you, but you can empathize so deeply with people. You can know people's pain. You can connect so deeply with people. You're so authentic and real. And you bring a spiritual connection to everything that I do. And I love it. And I hate you. You're so annoying.
Yes. Yeah. And the funny thing is as well that my girlfriend, she also has aspects hidden of herself. We call it the grumpy grandmother. So she has the grumpy grandmother and I have the little insecure boy. So that's like a recipe for disaster. So I bring up her grumpy grandmother and that brings up my my scared boy. So that's how we heal. So, and then we sit down with each other, ask questions. How does he feel? Where is it in your body? Breathe through it. What does he need? I
Yeah.
asked the grandmother, what does she need? And she's angry all the time, and I'm afraid all the time.
Wow.
So that's what the healing journey is for me about. It's a bit
Uh,
different than people expect. It's not like I'm this amazing guy or something. The opposite. I'm just a scared boy.
it's messy. And that, I think that that is healing, is when you get into the mess and it's messy. And people think healing is I'm back to the person I was before, but you never can go back there. It's integrating those messy parts, and it's messy and ugly. And that's why I'm like, it's almost like it reminds me of a Photoshop filter. Like, is this really real? This aspiration that everyone's seeking in the healing community is or is it just Photoshop? Is it like we're all striving to look like this, but really it's not even attainable? Like healing is every person that I know that has ever healed from anything, alcoholism or drugs or eating disorders or CFS, like they're they're in the thick of it all the time. It's a constant battle of trying to rewire. And it's a
Yeah.
constant battle of getting triggered. I think the only difference, everything's the same. You're just aware. You're aware and you have choices that you can make that you didn't have before. You can make a different choice. But I also want to say, like, that's really beautiful that you and your girlfriend are so aware that you can bring that awareness to your relationship. And it doesn't have to be like a dividing thing. It can be like, we both have these parts of ourselves, and it's okay. We can have the joy. I think what really makes a relationship so special is when you can go, to me, I don't even want a relationship anymore unless you can go through the thick and thin with each other. You can have the highs and the lows. They accept you at your worst and your best,
Yeah.
Does that mean?
Anything else is just a distraction. Works for a while. Let me feel good. Let's have sex a lot in the beginning. And then after 2 months, we start hating each other.
Yeah.
That's what the rest is. And if you don't do this work every day together, sit with each other, how do you feel? Where is it in your body?
Yeah.
I think it's just a waste of time. And that's
Yeah.
almost what everybody's saying. Like, I get these stories, like, I feel like, and they start talking about a lot of concepts. And the only thing that I want to say then is stop. Where is this in your body? Feel this.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel afraid. I want to get ill. I'm ill for the rest of my life. Stop. Feel it. Where is it in your body? That's sort of my mantra nowadays. Where do you
Yeah.
feel this?
I love
Yeah.
it. And I
Yeah.
don't, and I need to learn that too. Like, where do you feel it in your body? Because to me, I'm horrible at explaining things. This is why I don't feel like I should like help anyone, because I'm just like, I butcher it every time. But I'm just like, to me, like, I feel like it's really getting in touch with like our emotional and spiritual aspects of ourselves, because we've been so long in like the physical and thinking. And there's this whole other part of us that is probably a bigger part of us than that, you know. This is kind of just the outside. Um, and to me, it's like those are unspoken. They don't they don't talk. They don't have words. They're a feeling state. It's a feeling. They feel it's intuition. It's almost like going through life without that is like being crippled. It's like missing a part of your body that's essential, like a leg or an eye or
That.
yeah, sense. It's like missing a whole sense. Like, yeah,
I
you
know.
could get through, but it's going to be really hard.
Yes. That's, before my CFS started, I was only maybe 0.1% of who I actually am. Maybe now I'm 40 or something.
Yeah.
So, and that shallowness of being something like this image, like a logo almost.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Okay.
And I see it in everyone. Everyone is
Yeah.
having this big burden of pain that they don't want to feel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've experienced that as well, especially this time around. I have to really work with this emotion because I almost have intolerance. Like I don't want to do hustle culture anymore. I don't want to, like, there's a guy I've been kind of seeing on and off for like the last year. Like we had a bad breakup like right before I crashed, and it's just like I don't want to be part of anything where you can't feel and you can't be real and you can't be authentic. Like and he wants to have that. Like he just can't seem to like let me go because there's a part of him that really wants where I'm at, but every time I come back around and like try to invite him into that, and it's too scary. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, like I don't want to live my life that way, and I'm not going to. Like I'm gonna be who I am. I'm gonna go slow. And if someone doesn't like it, pardon my French, but fuck off. Like I'm not here to please you anymore. Like yeah, I have a low tolerance for like I think when you have that awakening, or not even an awakening, like I even hate that word, but like when you just start to get in touch with different aspects of yourself, you just see how much of the world is just bullshit. Like, and
Yeah.
I want to unsubscribe to it.
So everything is fake. Fake
Yeah.
people, fake food, fake stories. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's painful, and our entire system is based upon it because everything is about fear and not feeling fear. So
Yeah.
we buy off this fear. We give taxes away to someone else who probably can save us somehow from not feeling bad. But all you need to do is to feel bad and you're free again.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like it's almost like, I don't know if it's on purpose. I don't think it is. It's just the way we've evolved as humans. But like again, like I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. But like what you're looking for is not out there. It's in here, and it's in the shit you don't want to deal with. Like that's where it is. It's not in a new job. It's not in a, getting healed. It's not, those things are nice. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like having money. It does be happy, not stressing about things.
Yeah.
But I don't, it's almost like I've shortened the path to happiness and I don't need to be happy. Like, it's just like, I can just be where I'm at and I can go into the yucky and I don't have to be happy, but then you become happy. It's a weird paradox.
Yeah. Sometimes I have a feeling and I hate myself. It's like this. I hate this version of the little boy that I used to be. Well, and I'm just so full of self-hatred for an entire day.
Yeah.
And maybe the next day I'm depressed.
Yeah.
I let it be. People are sending me messages. Daniel, I'm oppressed now. I'm depressed now. What should I do? Let it happen.
Be there. Like, why? We said we can't be depressed. Like, that has been the most annoying thing to me. And that's why I say I'm working on my tolerance right now, because I've had so many people just on my grief journey. And like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay being grungy and depressed. And if it takes a year or 10 years or probably a lifetime, I'm okay with that. But it's everyone around me who's not okay with me not feeling okay. Like, people are like, oh, it'll get better. I'm like, why does it need to get better? Why? Or it's okay. Like, and I know that they mean well and they're just really trying to help me. And I appreciate that. And I can see the love that they have and they want to support me. But I'm just like, it's never going to be okay. When is it ever going to be okay that my daughter died a day before her 16th birthday? When is it ever going to be okay? It's not ever going to be okay. And that's okay. Like, I don't need to be okay, damn it.
Yes. Yeah. I feel like now after the first interview, now we go way deeper.
Yeah, I know. Except now I'm swearing, so I was going to turn it off.
Yeah. I'm still recording, by the way.
Oh, that's okay. And people can see the unfiltered me. I'm okay with it now. I'm like, Do you want to swear? Say swear. We haven't got swear for 40 years. Swear. Do it.
Yes. Oh yeah, I've had some religious people as a coach, and they were suppressing their swearing, their anger, their sexual energy, and then something happens. Maybe some falls in love, and after that they are getting some chronic fatigue syndrome. So
Yeah.
what is it? Maybe it's your sexual energy that you're suppressing, or anger. Well, I mean, it's not good to be angry. And yeah, okay, that's what you taught yourself. So now your brain is protecting you from your own anger with symptoms. So you're actually fighting yourself instead of releasing it.
Yeah.
Or, journaling, just write as many curse words as you can. Just get it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I got it out. I know. And I'm like, to me, I can't even handle being around people who can't handle an authentic person. Like, I mean, I can love them and I can have empathy for them and understand where they're at and tolerate it. But I'm just like, it's uncomfortable. Like, I want to be just be you. And like, I find that there's like a lot of like, I want to say like religious bypassing, especially with my daughter's death, because, the afterlife. And I'm surrounded by a lot of religious people in my life and I love them. They are so amazing. They're such amazing people, but there's certain things that we see differently, I would say. But, they want to talk Jesus with me. And to them, if you're religious, you shouldn't feel angry at God. And you shouldn't swear and things that you were just talking about. And then to me, I'm like, you realize Jesus was basically like, this is going to sound so disrespectful, but he was basically like a brown hippie. Like he was. He was against the system. Like he sat out with the most broken people. He went through the worst torture. The reason he can go to such dark places is because he's been there. If this is a real person, he went there. And he sat in the darkness. You felt the worst of human pain. And that's why he was able to sit with the worst of humankind and he was just genuine. And I'm like, he wasn't sitting there trying to hide his emotions. He yelled at the people in the temple. And I just feel like I want to tell them, you're off course. Like it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to sin. It's okay to be human. Like if it's really true what you believe that this guy came and sacrificed his life for you, that right there tells you it's okay to be at your darkest. Like a Bible verse says, I loved you at your darkest. And I love that one. Like there's so much I love about it and so much I can't deal with. But I'm like, I feel like that is true love. And that's why I was like, I'm not here to heal anymore. That's not my purpose. It's really just to go into the darkness of myself. And I love myself at my darkest. And in that I can sit with other people and love them in their darkness. And that's where I realized, like, when I found you, I was like, I'm off course. Like, this isn't about healing CFS. This isn't about getting better. This is about, which is what I heard up to that point when I was trying to, scouring around, trying to get better. And then when you said the things you said, I was like, I'm just way off here. It's about loving myself at my darkest. Can I do that? I can heal, but can I love myself at my darkest?
Yes.
And I don't know.
Beautiful. That's what it is. So let's have a second video. I think this is going to be the second video now. This is going to be the end.
I'm sorry, religious people. I love you. I do.
I really like religious people too, because, they're a lot of people are easily going off track, but they are firm, they have certain beliefs, and if I talk fear with them, they're okay, they don't do all these distractions and everything. So I have nothing against them. Just some suppression stuff that I'm not really going well with. But just so for the second video now, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks, Sandra. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you.
And
Yeah.
yeah, bye everyone.
Bye.